Hi, my name is Skylar Linwood, and as you can see, I have two audiences in the background. My topic today is how to control anxiety. Anxiety got its name in 1980 when it finally got recognized. Before then, people who experienced it were diagnosed with stress or nervousness. This disorder can be clinical, but can be prevented if it is caught while in the early stages. Anxiety disorders tie in with panic attacks in a way. Panic attacks happen in a moment of fear. Anxiety appears in a sense of nervousness and worry. Although they are different in a way, they can both be prevented by the same tactics. Today we will examine how to control anxiety from the simplest form to clinical. And I do apologize, I don't have any PowerPoints because my computer was not letting me upload any, so I do apologize about that. Anxiety comes in many forms from OCD to PTSD and plain panic disorders. Professionals advise one to have at least 20 minutes to themselves a day to let loose and just breathe. Along with that, if you have a hectic schedule, try to trim down your activities, sort them out to where you don't feel like you're spreading yourself thin. Professionals make it known that alone and downtime are important. It's a moment where one can just advise to avoid alcohol and caffeine, but mainly if you've been diagnosed with general anxiety. As we all know, it's hard for some to cut those out their life in an instant. So just reducing your intake has been approved to. General anxiety and obsessive compulsive disorder have common factors when it comes to controlling them. With OCD, since it's more specific, it requires some different tactics. For example, going to psychotherapy, it helps get out a person's thoughts about their fears or their anxiousness or obsessions. Taking medication and having a great support system are some advisements. Also, or for those who choose to not take any of those routes, working with what triggers you can help one control their disorder. Along with writing down your feelings and rewarding yourself with goals that you have accomplished. Moving on to the severe type of anxiety. Post-traumatic stress disorder. This disorder is caused by being in traumatic and is considered severe because a person can have flashbacks to that traumatic event and act out as if they are in that moment. The ways on how to control oneself with this disorder is little different from general anxiety and OCD. With PTSD, since it's mainly composed of flashbacks, it's important that a person can regain focus while in a state where they are zoned out. Meditation helps cope with PTSD along with physical activities such as running or performing other exercises. Art has been known to help with this disorder as well, because sometimes a person can't talk about what they've been through, but they can show it in their work. Although PTSD has different coping tactics than general anxiety and OCD, they are still the same. They are all forms of anxiety and should be taken very seriously when diagnosed. It's important to keep ourselves healthily mentally, and we should all know that being diagnosed with any form of anxiety is not the end of the world. There are coping mechanisms for this disorder other than prescriptions, and that's what people often forget. So tips for living with anxiety is a citation that I would recommend someone to go to. Or another citation is how to cope with obsessive compulsive disorder. And you can get the first one from www.webmd.com/anxiety/panic/anxiety. You can get the second one from www.wikihow.com/cope with obsessive compulsive disorder. And that's all for my how to control anxiety speech.
What's up?